Hello, party people. It is Hope at Crafty Hope, and I am here with some Crafty Hope Thrifty scores. Woo! Party. It is early. I just had my first sip of coffee. I haven't even done my to-do list for today because I know if I do that, I won't have time for this video. I tried to record it yesterday, but, my camera batteries were both dead, so I had to charge those and wait. I want to get this stuff put up. So I did get a little thrifting done yesterday, and this is what I got. First off, this isn't exactly from a thrift store, but it was a thrifty purchase because it was from the Dollar Tree, and is these stencils. They had several sets. They had like a dinosaur set and monster set and a cow set, or a farm set and whatnot. But I just grabbed these two. This one is an Alice in Wonderland set, and this one is Fancy Letters. So, I'm going to open up. Before I do though, let me show you that. Here it says that these letters are YouTube ready with video instructions. I have no idea what that means. So I'm, excited to see what that means, but I'm gonna go ahead and open this because I want to see what all stencils, excuse me, are in it. So let's open these. Now I know that they are cardboard. I can tell by looking at them. Yeah, so they're not gonna last unless I coat them with something. But for a buck, who cares? So this one, I'm trying to see if I can get it where you can see it. It's a tree and a cat and a branch. Alright, and this one's got playing cards, well, figurine type things, and some roses and more branches. And next is a couple versions of Alice. One is her falling, and one is her just standing and talking. I'm sorry I'm moving this all around, but I can't seem to get the light where you can see what these things are. There. Ooh, look at that. And then we have, let's see, the rabbit and the queen and the Mad Hatter. How did I find that spot? And then there's a table and a couple mushrooms and a chair. Teacups and a flamingo and the caterpillar and his hookah and a teapot. A castle with hearts and some vines. And then playing card guards and Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So that's, and of course it comes with some markers to go with it. It says it's supposed to have instructions for, oh no, it's got a link to where to go for additional instructions. It's a YouTube channel. So then I've got the fancy letters, and I'm not going to go through all of them like I did with that one, but again I got pretty much the same colors of markers, and all the letters they're not the same font, so they're all different fun fonts, and it looks like it's just one of each letter. So those are fun. A buck. Again, they won't last long, so I may need to coat them with something. I think I read somewhere that coating it with some like Mod Podge or media, gel medium or something like that would work to seal cardboard or paper stencils. So I have those. Next I went to, where did I get these? Oh, the Habitat for Humanity has a thrift store down here. Excuse me. It's called the Restore. And so I went there and just kind of, they've got like it's a thrift store toward the front with, plates and dishes and all of that. And I found some different little notepads that are this, I think they're bridge scorecards. And I don't play bridge, but these look old and they're kind of cool. So I got, let's see, I think, yeah, this is one too. That's a jumbo bridge score pad. Jumbo junior contract bridge score pad. I don't know, but they're neat. And then there's this from a lithograph company, and it's also a score pad. So I don't play bridge. I don't know anything about it, but it's neat little papers that'll go well in my journaling. I think I mentioned in my last video that I was having a hard time finding places with magazines. Well, it looks like all 3 places I hit yesterday, three of the 4 places I hit yesterday had magazines. And this first one, I didn't get magazines at all of them, but this first one had really old, like, needlework and sweater magazines. These are, and I wouldn't say really old, but for finding publications, they were pretty old, and I didn't even look to see if they had years or dates or anything on them. I just got them because they've got to be from the, you know, about the time I was born, so they're not super old. And this one has a old receipt in it, which I thought, woo. Actually, it didn't look like a receipt. It looks like some kid was probably playing on an adding machine. So there's that one, and then this one as well. And it's a little torn and messed up, but it's still got some fun images in it and whatnot. So I went with that. And then lastly, just walking through, because it's the Habitat Restore, there's tons of hardware and stuff. And so I found this, they're hinges is all it is. I thought they'd be fun as a necklace pendant, possibly. I looked at a bunch of them, but this one had holes at the top and these holes at the bottom, and I'm going to clean it up and possibly make some kind of pendant with it. And there's 2 of them, so that makes it fun. It'll be something to play with. And they were $1, and it helps a good cause. Secondly, I went to what we call the Waterfront Rescue Mission, and they serve the homeless shelters down here. So I like going by them. And kind of some of the things are packaged up. First off, I got some embroidery hoops. They were 99¢ for these 2 hoops, and I've got a couple things, swatches of fabric hanging in my haul just on embroidery hoops, so I thought those would be good, or good to replace them. You know, I also picked up some brass picture frames. If you'll go back to where I reveal my jewelry pieces for the art show I did, you'll see I used brass picture frames to make a couple of them. Those pieces were a hit at the jewelry show. People kept picking up both the earrings and the necklace. Nobody bought them, but people were really intrigued by the metal on them. So I've still got plenty of metal picture frame, but at 59¢ and 99¢, I like to go ahead and get it. Oh, look, you can see me. So I grabbed those. I got, this is just a tin with wildflowers on it. I think it's wildflowers. It says something, yeah, it says wildflowers. So, and that was a little more than I probably should have paid for an old tin. And then a loaf tin. And this is part of the reason I'm doing this video, is this loaf tin, because I've been looking for a loaf tin to organize something in my bathroom. And I know I could buy a new one, but I really kind of didn't. I wanted an old one. So those were the main stores I hit. I also went to our Salvation Army and just didn't find anything. And then I went to what's called the Clothes Closet, and it's just a church-run thrift store. It's got weird hours, and I just happened to catch it 10 minutes before they closed. But I hardly ever find anything in there. But I did find these beads and sequins. Now the sequins, I don't usually use a lot of sequins in my work, but something about the color of these really caught my eye. This silvery blue was very vintagey neatness to me. And then these say they're glitter trims, but they're kind of just odd shaped. I can't even tell if they're square or just, I don't know. But anyway, they're straight up clear glass beads. Just little seed bead type things. And some, I don't even know how to say that, rocaille beads. Oh, and it's got suggested fancy spangles and jewels and decorative Christmas balls. Anyway, that kind of cracks me up. These black ones are shaped similarly to the white one, I mean the clear ones. So, and they were 25 cents each, so I got those. That is all I have for now. I'm going to try to put this stuff up in some semblance of order, because right now my craft room is an explosion. I'll just give you a peek. What? Look at all that stuff in the floor. Ah! And the floor everywhere in here kind of looks like that. So it's sad. And I, at some point, would like to give y'all a tour of the craft room, but not in the shape it's in at the moment. So it has to wait. Until then, I'm going to try to clean it and get it organized and get some other things made. I've got some ideas for some other videos coming up, and I'm going to work on those. So, but it's morning, and it's Friday morning, and I have things to do before the weekend, so I need to go. Here's hoping y'all have a fabulous, I don't know when I'll get this uploaded, let me say that. So this is just something I wanted to do to get this cleaned up as part of my daily thing. And I'm rambling, and I hope y'all have a fabulous day wherever you are, whatever day it is. Bye.